We'll find it. Hi, everybody. Mike and I are looking for a statue in this specific area. But other than that, we're live from Disneyland. This is Tony and LPHQ East. Mike, how are you doing?
I am hot and tired, but happy to be here at the same time.
Always rely on Mike C. C standing for candid response.
I got up very early to come to the Halloween Fall Favorites, they called it, media event this morning, which was started at 7 a.m. I got here at 6, and yeah, I guess we're just walking around looking at Halloween stuff and checking out these.
I was gonna say today's the first day of Halloween time, right? Or did they change it to now it's called Fall Favorites?
Well, the media event is called Fall Favorites.
Okay.
I think they still call it Halloween, but they want to include the Plaza de la Familia.
Oh, okay.
Which is not Halloween. It is Dia de Muertos, so they don't want to.
I need to go edit an article later.
Conflate the two, you know.
Because I said as part of Halloween time.
Yeah, I don't know. I think they try to avoid making it sound like Dia de Muertos is equivalent with Halloween, which is not. So
no, not at all. We were looking for Brer Rabbit. Is Brer Rabbit in the hub?
I don't know if Brer Rabbit was ever in the hub here, but we do have Goofy, Pluto, Dumbo, Pinocchio, Minnie's over there, Donald, Chippendale, and the White Rabbit from Alice in Wonderland around the hub.
I thought there was a Dumbo one too there, or is that just here?
Dumbo is right there.
Okay,
he's that one.
Who's on the pumpkin right in front of you, or Jack-o'-lantern?
This is Tarzan.
With his treehouse, okay.
Representing Adventureland. Jack Skellington lives in New Orleans Square at Haunted Mansion Holiday. Woody lives in Frontierland, obviously. Winnie the Pooh is over in Critter Country.
Aw.
Tinker Bell in Fantasyland. Roger Rabbit in Toontown. And Buzz Lightyear in Tomorrowland.
Nice. I'm surprised Roger Rabbit's on that one, but I'm happy about it too.
But those have been there for years, as you guys know. Where do we want to go?
Let's go to see some Halloween stuff. So I'm guessing Frontierland and New Orleans Square.
Yes, I guess that's a good place to start as any.
Because I don't think Adventureland has any.
No, and nor does Tomorrowland really.
Because Ghost Galaxy is not around anymore.
Ghost Galaxy,
yeah.
But we will eventually make our way down Main Street, USA. At 1 o'clock, we can park hop over to DCA. So,
hooray!
If we have an hour's worth of content between now and then, we can do that.
Well, if we must, then we must. We can go through Downtown Disney, a little quick snippet.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
We can there's the thumbnail. Thanks for that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Good idea. Good idea. I just saw the Dapper Dans.
I just saw a guy that works for UPS.
Oh, God. Dapper Dan's first performance in over a year and a half.
Was that today?
Yeah, I just shot the video. I think Lee is uploading it to the YouTube.
Hooray!
They are riding around on the horse-drawn trolley thing.
Oh, is that for to keep distance?
Yeah. You want to see some Halloween merchandise?
Sure, let's do it.
Well, here's some nice decorations here in front of the Pioneer Mercantile.
Does that cat talk to you?
He does not. Are you referring
everything I know about black cats is false.
Okay, I have a black cat, a real one. It does not talk to me. Except
I'm sure it does, or it tries to.
But were you referring to Sabrina the Teenage Witch?
Sabrina or Hocus Pocus, either one. Any black cat in media talks.
Gotcha. Here's some Loungefly backpacks.
Now, I know you have a couple of cats. One of them's name is Calico, which I love. Yeah. Is that the black cat?
We named the black cat Calico, although there is
Okay.
a type of cat that is the calico cat that is not
Yes.
black.
Yeah.
But when we got her, we kept her in the bedroom. We had another cat at the time that you're supposed to keep them like separated for a little while before you introduce them to each other. And I had this bandana from Knott's Berry Farm that had a map of Calico Ghost Town printed on it, and the cat just loved that bandana. Was like playing with it and laying on it and sleeping on it. And I just like saw one day that she was sleeping on it and the word Calico was next there, and I was like, it just struck me like, oh, this is a great name for a cat.
Nice. I agree. That is
story.
a great name for a cat, especially because it's not a calico cat.
Right.
So you don't. I think that's fantastic. Nikki says, "Yay!" with an exclamation point, although she originally said it with a question mark.
Yay.
Yeah, I'm assuming just because we're live at Disneyland. Good afternoon, Huberman Project. And then I think we'll head over to Tomorrowland maybe in a little bit, but any sign of the monorail?
Yes. Oh, I did see the monorail running today. In fact, I took a picture of it in the downtown Disney station.
Nice.
I couldn't get my phone out fast enough. I did see it. I saw it pulling into the station in downtown Disney. So they are running it. They are testing it. I don't know when it is opening. We haven't
like
heard.
the station in Tomorrowland. Is it sporting any new colors or anything?
Nothing that jumped out at me, but I sometimes I have a bad eye for detail, so maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they did repaint it. I don't know.
I'm not gonna lie, I had to go scouring through live streams and old photos to see exactly how they changed the monorail station in Tomorrowland. Nothing big, a little bit of differences to the roof, but definitely new colors on the station. So
yeah, and a nice new sign.
Yep.
Speaking of Dia de Muertos, we've got another little. A nice size display here in Zocalo Park in Frontierland. This has been going for years now.
That was before Coco.
Yes. I think there used to be more over here, but maybe they're just still setting it up. I don't know. There was all sorts of stuff on this side too.
Is that where Woody would be?
No, there were I think what you call ofrendas.
Oh, okay.
On this side, I learned that word from Coco.
Huberman says something that I don't think will happen, but you tell me.
Kind of more stuff like this.
Huberman says, "I hope the Avengers campus gets a Halloween overlay."
Oh boy, that would be fun.
What would it be?
Well, they're doing the zombies episode of What If.
Okay.
They could do Marvel Zombies. How about that?
Is that like
Tony?
Disney Channel zombies?
Isn't that a musical?
A Kenny Ortega musical at Marvel Avengers Campus?
Marvel Zombies, that would be pretty sweet if they did that at Avengers Campus.
And Huberman's just eager to get over to DCA. After 1 o'clock Pacific time, we'll probably head that direction. Yes. Because there is this, I don't know if it's only during Oogie Boogie Bash, though, I believe. Because he says keep a lookout for Agatha. Yeah. And I do believe that's only during Oogie Boogie.
Be starting next week at Oogie Boogie Bash. Here's the new Mickey Premium Popcorn Bucket where he's dressed like a mummy.
Yes. I've already heard an earful about that Mickey Popcorn Bucket.
What is that?
Someone in my household might want it and/or the generic one.
The generic one.
Just the regular popcorn bucket that says Happy Halloween with the classic characters.
That's a nice one.
I like that one. Yeah.
That's not at this popcorn stand. It's over here in New Orleans Square. How about the new Haunted Mansion Holiday Gingerbread House? Did you see that?
The combination of all the previous 19 gingerbread houses?
Right.
I think it's cool. I like it. I was going to say, what do we know about Pelican Point?
What I know about Pelican Point, which is what they're building right there, is that it's going to be a 2-level dining area next to, what is that called? Fowler's Harbor?
I still call it Harbor Galley. I don't know if that's still the name
Harbor
of it.
Galley, is the name of the restaurant, the takeout restaurant there.
Because I remember, I don't remember what it was called when it was McDonald's, but it might have been that.
Do you remember when they had a McDonald's like French fry cart over there
Yep.
by Big Thunder Mountain Railroad?
Yep. And then Harbor Galley served McDonald's stuff too at one point, if I
Yeah.
remember right as well.
It was like a Conestoga wagon, the French fry cart.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, all the pictures I saw of Pelican Point, I was like, but that's like right in the middle of, not in the middle, but like that's definitely a Phantasmic area. So I'm expecting that to be a bookable thing now.
Oh, yeah, you're probably right.
Oh, yeah, Nikki B's right there with me. That Pelican Point would be perfect for Phantasmic Dessert Buffet if Phantasmic ever comes back.
I like that you both called it Pelican Point, but it's called Pelican Landing.
Pelican Landing, sorry.
It's okay. I mean, I get things wrong all the time, so I'm not making fun of that. But
I
the
also
fact that you
like
both got the exact same wrong name for it.
Pelican's Landing. Now, will they have real pelicans there?
Well, we've already got those. Wait, no, the seagulls, right? And the Nemo and the Nemo. Right?
Which is funny because the pelican is one of my favorite parts of Nemo. Nigel, voiced by Jeffrey Rush. And to tie it back to New Orleans Square, who appears in Pirates of the Caribbean?
That's true. That's Captain Barbossa. I was just thinking about Jeffrey Rush the other day. I forget why. Oh, I know why.
Were you running late and in a rush?
No. Benji pointed out to me that I was quoted, or an interview that I did with Jeffrey Rush was quoted in one of the Disney costuming books.
Okay.
He was talking about his Pirates of the Caribbean costumes. And when he pointed that out to me, first of all, I was like super excited that they put my name in the index of that book. And then I honestly had not remembered ever being in the same room with Jeffrey Rush, which is crazy because he's a great and really famous actor. Like, you think that would be something that I would remember. But it speaks to the awesomeness of my job that I have met that many kind of people like that.
Where Jeffrey Rush gets lost in the middle somewhere.
Yeah. There's the Haunted Mansion Holiday.
I was going to say, have you done Haunted Mansion Holiday yet today?
I've done it 3 times today. To try to get video and a few. It was tough to take pictures of that gingerbread house because they had I don't know if you've noticed they can kind of change the speed on the Omnimover dune buggies. They really had it cranked up today. I guess to get as many people through as possible.
Got to get those people in.
Yeah. So most of my pictures were blurry. I had one that was okay, but the video looks pretty good. You
know what we called that in the operations industry? Putting butts in the seats. That's what we called it. Right. It's a highly technical term.
But I like the new gingerbread house. I think pretty much everything else is the same as it was.
The stretch room is still my favorite part of that experience.
Yeah, it's cool stuff. They really, I was always impressed by that overlay, the work that they put into that. Do we want to keep going into Critter Country here, or should we turn around?
Anything going on in Critter Country Halloween-wise?
Not that I'm aware of. I haven't been there yet today.
Well, if you haven't been there yet, let's go take a look.
Okay. We got time to kill anyway.
Huberman has an interesting thought. Can you tell Disney Parks to do a Halloween remake of the Michael Jackson music video Thriller? Pretty sure that would be an expensive venture in terms of licensing rights.
A remake of Michael Jackson's Thriller, like with the character, with the Disney
in the
character?
Disney parks.
Okay. In Avengers Campus with the zombies, the Marvel zombies.
There you go. Yep. Or to do it the cheap way with the Disney Channel zombies.
There you go.
And Zombies 2. Are the canoes open? Do you have your GoPro chest pack?
It looks like the canoes are open. This is one of those days where they're like begging people to do the canoes.
Do it.
She just said, shortest line, come figure out why. I love it. It's not the most pleasant.
Now, we had a theory last time we did this together, and I liked it, that the canoes in Tom Sawyer Island weren't busy because of annual passes not being there. With the Magic Key back now, have you noticed an influx of canoe or Tom Sawyer Island visitors? Like, do they seem busier now?
Actually, I think when we passed the rafts just a while ago, walking down the path here, I think it was still just like a walk-on to get onto the raft. So it doesn't look like it has picked up really. But I think as people settle back into being pass holders of a sort
and able to come frequently,
I'm not seeing
or as
anything
frequently
Halloween
as reservations
over
will allow.
Right. Yeah, then you got to go hang out on Tom Sawyer Island, just kick back, relax, shake that pontoon bridge. There's the Disneyland Railroad passing by.
That makes me happy. I didn't hear a whistle, but that makes me happy.
How much longer do you think we have with Splash Mountain, Tony?
What do you mean?
How much longer
before they start changing it?
Yeah.
I remember I saw something somewhere about some of the Imagineers or a park managers or something said it's still going to be a little while.
Okay.
So, but that, I don't know.
Well, I think it's interesting that the Brer Rabbit statue got removed from Magic Kingdom, because that, to me, that indicates that they're starting to take some of this stuff out. I don't know.
Well, because I remember California was the one that got rid of the music first, if I remember right.
Oh.
So, like the music in the Esplanade,
right?
It didn't have Zippity Doo-Dah.
Okay.
Ours still does, or still did. I don't know. But last time I was there, it definitely was there.
Oh, this is a bummer. I was about to go down this path right here, but it is, I guess, because of the construction on Pelican's Landing, they've got this path blocked off.
I'm going to come up with a list of new names to call it. So officially, it's Pelican's Landing. We've already misnamed it Pelican Point twice. I'm going to call it Bird Balcony and Avian Terrace. Fine feathered phantasmic viewing.
Seagull. I have no idea. I can't think of anything.
Seagull seating.
There we go. Seagull seating. If I had gotten more sleep, I feel like I'd be rattling these off. Anyway, for now, Splash Mountain remains.
Now, are the show geysers on that one still?
Let's see. It's about to drop. Here we go.
Yay. Save the Tortugas. I like Bird Balcony best.
Bird Balcony.
Thank you, Save the Tortugas. I'm fond of fine feathered phantasmic viewing. Pelican Patio.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, that guest relations cart.
Oh, yeah.
I have a weird story about that. So I know when you do, going back to Phantasmic Viewing, when you do the Blue Bayou dining package for Phantasmic Viewing, you are paying for the meal. The Phantasmic Seating Fast Pass is a perk of that package, but you are technically paying for the meal.
Right. Just in case Phantasmic doesn't happen.
Which is what happened. And I went to that guest relations kiosk, talked to people in plaid when it got canceled because of rain. It was the first day it rained in like 3 years in California. I was there. And I said, is it possible to maybe exchange this for like a fast pass for another attraction? Like, kind of meet me in the middle here. And the guy said, I don't know. You'd probably have to go up to City Hall.
Yeah, how'd that go for it?
Aren't you guest relations at City Hall?
Here's that other popcorn bucket you were talking about.
Yeah, we like that one.
Goofy, Mickey, Minnie, well, other way around there, and Donald and Pluto. Donald's got like wicked bat ears.
Yeah, his eyebrows very aggressive.
I prefer angry Donald, but like wickedly evil laughing Donald's also pretty good. You remember in Mickey and the Beanstalk when Donald like goes crazy?
Yep.
I always loved that scene when I was a kid because they could only eat that one bean and they just slice it into those little slices.
That's what I like about the newer ones. They all kind of have that old school like temperament.
Right. Right.
Because it's been so watered down over the decades. So when the new ones came back, it was just like, yeah, this is refreshing. Because if you go back and watch the older ones, they definitely all had far more aggressive personalities.
Yeah, it's something about seeing these very family friendly or characters that are perceived as being very family friendly. You see them being like pushed to the brink of madness.
Yeah.
In that Mickey and the Beanstalk where Donald like picks up that axe. Oh, hey, look, it's Jack and Sally waving down from
Oh,
the
nice.
balcony at the Disney Gallery. What do we want to call this? The 21 Royal.
What is it? It's 23. Is that what you said?
21 Royal.
21 Royal. I still call it Disney Gallery.
Yeah.
Maybe even Dream Suite, but
Can you see them? There's a little sun in the lens, I think. But
I could see him.
okay. Hi guys.
What's Jack lamenting up there?
He looks happy to me.
Why is Sally standing like that?
He's got
Hi, Jack. Hi, Sally.
That's pretty fun. I mean, you can't meet them. You can't go up close to them, but you can wave to them. Oh, so this was new as of today. The Tarzan treehouse is under a refurb. They covered it up with this tarp.
Oh, that's Halloween fun. It's under wraps.
Yeah.
Like a mummy. Coming soon to Disney Channel. The remake of the first Disney Channel original movie. Something like that. Oh, we can't even check the water feature.
No. I hear it. I hear the water running.
So how can we make this part of Adventureland even tighter?
I guess we'll cut through Adventureland.
I'm hungry right now, and you're passing probably my favorite spot for snacks in the park.
Skewers.
Yep.
Bengal barbecue. You have that shirt.
I do. I'm surprised everybody was like so engrossed in that shirt.
I don't remember them ever selling that. Was that something that you bought?
It was Mickey's of Glendale.
Oh, right. Yeah, you said that.
For those viewing who don't know what that is, Mickey's of Glendale is the Imagineering store that does pop-up shops at D23 events sometimes.
Okay, what else has Halloween stuff besides Main Street? Nothing really.
I would think only Frontierland, New Orleans Square. Does Toontown?
Oh, maybe. We can check. We got time.
Hiya, card.
I'm gonna go through Sleeping Beauty Castle. We don't really do that during the stream.
Let's do it.
I usually do like the lap all around the perimeter of the park. So
I wonder if that's because in Florida we could barely do it. Well, more now than before. So it kind of puts it in our head. Do it like a clock.
yeah. I didn't bring a hat today, and I'm kind of regretting it. It's hot. It's a hot one.
I don't even see like any like reprieve because there's no clouds.
Yeah.
Tara Lynn's here and says it looks pretty busy.
How
would you say it
is busy today? It is busier than I've seen it in a while.
Now, with today being the first day of Halloween time and a bit of a media event earlier, as you had said, what percentage would you say is bloggers and internet types? Ourselves included.
Probably a good 10%. And that doesn't sound like a lot, but it is a lot.
Can you count on two hands how many gimbals you've seen?
Yes. Well, no. I don't know. What I was going to say was, what is that music coming
I was just going to ask that question, too. Is there a cavalcade?
I don't see anything happening. I just hear it. I was going to say earlier, I watched the Dapper Dans perform on Trolley, and it was like a battle with all the other bloggers to get the shot. Because it was like moving down Main Street, USA.
The music's getting louder. Are we going to whatever it is?
Yeah, I had no idea.
Want to ask these guys? Will they know?
Which way is it coming from? It went that way? Okay, thank you. We missed it. It went down.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna see if we can catch up with it.
When was
Sorry,
the last time you saw anybody climb the icy slopes of the majestic Matterhorn?
Oh, that was like 15, 20 years ago, I think.
Yeah, I think it was during the 50th was the last time I saw anything like that.
Yeah.
Maybe
yeah.
the 60th.
I remember there was a joke about Pirates of the Carabiners. You know, because the thing that climbers use is called a carabiner.
Yeah.
And a joke, Goofy had a joke about combining those two things.
Ooh, Card's giving us a little bit of information. Monsters After Dark will start earlier this season, 3 o'clock till close now. But that's not really after dark now, is it? So, Monsters at lunch?
Whatever this is, I don't think we're going to get to it, but it's gone through that gate by small. Oh, no, it's just, I see it. It's just that big Mickey drum float.
Oh, from Soundsational?
Yeah, it doesn't look like anything Halloween-y. It's just that regular character cavalcade they've been doing. I just didn't recognize the music.
Yeah.
It is crowded. Look at how many people are here.
Yeah.
This is the Magic Key difference right here.
How many, not how many. There's 4 different options, right? The Imagine, the Believe, the Dream. They're all ship names.
Are they?
I know the Dream, because there's the Dream Key, right? And then there's the Magic Key.
The Magic Key is all of them.
Yes.
But I guess the Magic is also there.
Yeah. Huberman's asking, are we going to visit Avengers Campus during Oogie Boogie Bash? Well, the first Oogie Boogie Bash is on the 9th.
Yes.
And so whoever's there, I'm sure will go through Avengers Campus at that time.
Oh, so it looks like Minnie Mouse is in her usual purple Halloween garb.
The new one with the plaid?
No, the older one. We haven't really figured out where they're going to be wearing the new Halloween outfits outside of the Starcade thing. Bye, Minnie. Whew, it's hot.
Tinkershell is still laughing at my Monsters at Lunch comment.
Monsters after lunch.
Monsters after lunch. Monsters after lunch. I've said it on the record, so I'll say it again. Monsters After Dark, for me, is what makes up for the loss of Tower of Terror.
Okay.
Not visually. Nothing will take that way. But as an attraction.
I noticed this sign here on Wednesday. I don't know why they felt the need to put this here, but I guess people were wondering where Mickey's Toontown is. Where they got to this point and they thought Mickey's Toontown is closed.
Yeah.
But no, they've now put this big sign up. So during construction on the path here, which I think they're repaving this path.
I think so. From everything I've seen. Hi, Uncle Denny. It's a good thing we're going now.
Yes.
I've been that guy in front of you.
What was happening?
The GoPro on the stick.
Oh, over the construction wall. Yeah. I think I've learned the etiquette of not putting anything over a wall.
Yeah. Have you? Do you think that Star Wars Galaxy's Edge would ever get a Halloween treatment?
Oh, well, it's funny that you mentioned that because there's a book that came out near the beginning of the pandemic that was called The Traveler's Guide to Batuu.
Mm-hmm.
And in that book, they mentioned 3 seasonal holiday celebrations. One was called Black Spire Day, which people kind of figured out would have been what they were going to do on May the 4th each year in Galaxy's Edge. And then I don't remember the names of the other 2. I think the third one was Life Day, which would have been around the Christmas time, holiday season. And then there was another one that was like a fall type thing that would have been what they did in Galaxy's Edge during Halloween time. But obviously, the pandemic kind of put that on hold. But I don't know if they'll ever bring back that idea, if they're waiting till next year or what. I would like to see that.
Now, I'm seeing more framework on the building for Runaway Railway. Do you think that's going to be hills? Do you see what I'm saying up on top of the building? You can't see. I'm pointing at the screen.
Oh, yes. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yes. You mean right here?
Yeah. Bring on the hills.
That makes sense to me.
But not Lauren Conrad and the other ones. Still Orange County, but not the hills.
Not Benny Hill.
Oh, yes.
Or not Billy Hill.
Billy Hill. And what are they not?
Crazy Kirk.
Okay.
Crazy Kirk and the Hillbilly. I'm just going to stand in here to get some shade for a second. And we can see the construction progress on Runaway Railway here.
I still like the distant skyline. Again, you can't see my finger or my cursor, but the kind of muted gray distant buildings on the far right there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, is this what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Terilyn, we kind of just talked about a theoretical. They don't yet, but does Galaxy's Edge decorate for Halloween?
Yeah, I think the answer is that it was in the works, but those plans got detoured by the pandemic, and I would like to see them bring that back, the idea that they had. But you can read more about it in that book, The Traveler's Guide to Batuu, which would have been about all the different seasonal celebrations that they were planning for Galaxy's Edge.
And you said there were 3 of them.
Yeah.
Is anybody in front of their house? Well, I see some rodents.
Chippendale just walked through, and I see Minnie.
And the houses themselves are still closed, right?
It's crazy. We just saw Minnie Mouse in that Cavalcade in her Halloween costume. She really changes her clothes very fast.
Yes, she does. Mike, I know you've got contacts, but Huberman says hopefully you can even plan on meeting up with the Star Wars team and include the 3 holidays.
What does he mean by that?
Just, I'm guessing, meeting up with some Star Wars development teams and saying, hey, do this.
Sadly, we at Laughing Place do not have that kind of power to tell Imagineering or the Walt Disney Company at large what to do. If we could, it would be a much different. Well, not much different, but there would be some changes, I think.
So I don't see any Halloween decorations in Toontown.
No, I forgot to look even, but yeah, there's nothing here for Halloween. Christmas time, yes.
I love Christmas in Toontown, with like the giant oversized lights and everything.
There's Pluto. So here in Toontown, it looks like they're just in their regular
Hi, Pluto.
outfits. Hi, Pluto. Nice to see you. And then if you go to Main Street, they're all in their Halloween costumes. The older ones, not the newer ones.
But you can see the newer ones if you're a Magic Key holder.
Yes.
In the Starcade experience.
Correct.
Gesundheit behind you, or whoever that was.
It's not the Magic Key Lounge. I called it that the other day by accident, and I was told that is not correct.
Is it the Magic Key Starcade experience?
Magic Key Starcade experience. The one over in DCA is the Magic Key Terrace.
Yes. Now I hear a train.
Yeah, it's about to cross over the bridge here at the exit to Toontown. There it is behind the tree. Oh, here's some more helpful signage in case we want to know where to go. Get to the restroom or Fantasyland or the railroad.
Does it mean stay to the left or turn left?
Turning left would not get you.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and it's funny because all those three things are actually to the right once you get past this wall.
Right. Correct. I mean, oh look, we got Captain Hook, Wendy, Jasmine, Aurora, Geppetto, and Pinocchio.
Oh my gosh,
Genie, Moana.
That's its own mini cavalcade. It's a random assortment.
I think these are all the characters that were in that character cavalcade, and they're just making their way backstage. I don't know why they have to cut through.
Well, hi, Jafar. Mike, get closer. You're standing kind of Jafar away from him.
All right. What time is it? 36?
3:36 or 1:36 your time.
So
our Laughing Place live streams span the continent.
No, I don't think there's much happening in Tomorrowland for Halloween. So should we just go? Should we go out through Main Street?
Let's go through the castle because we didn't go in because we were chasing down that cavalcade.
Right. Okay. And then we'll go out, maybe look down downtown Disney for a bit, and then we'll.
Sure.
Hopefully by then we'll be at the park hopping hour.
Do you think there's going to be a slew of people waiting to park hop as well?
It's a good question. In recent weeks, it has not been a problem because there's been nobody here. Mm-hmm. Today's a different story. As you can tell, there's a lot of people around. So could be a bit more of a wait.
Time for some high tea. Thank you, Tinkershell. Tinkershell thinks the Laughing Place name fits. We're hilarious.
We didn't come up with the name.
No.
I mean, specifically, Tony and I did not come up with
the
name.
No, we did not, no.
The founders.
Ah! A quick pan would have been far more startling, but still good.
It's really tough to quick pan with the gimbal. It only does slow pans. What
was I had? Oh, it was when I was in Dollywood. There was we had done that stream, and I can't remember what it was. I think it was like a giant like fake eagle or something. And I did a quick pan with the gimbal, and I actually tripped and fell into like where this fake eagle was. And Doobie was doing it with me, and he like said, "I just jumped out of my seat." So that's now my new goal, but without hurting my ankle or self in the process.
Hey, I met Mr. Toad the other day. Did you see that picture?
I saw that. Yeah, that's on Twitter, right?
It's on Twitter. I think Rebecca put it on our Instagram.
Okay.
As well.
How is that?
So the way that works, if you're a Magic Key holder, you come back here to Fantasyland behind Sleeping Beauty Castle. I'll point out the spot over here as we approach. You scan you talk to the photo pass gentleman or whoever's there of any gender. And they'll scan your Magic Key. Take a picture of you against the brick wall over here.
Uh-huh.
Oh, somebody's doing it right now. Somebody's doing it right over there.
So I'm not going to lie. I'm an idiot because I thought it was an actual statue. And
nope,
I was like...
a special effect. Superimposed.
Yeah. But I saw it and I was like, how are they going to like limit that statue and be like, no, you can't. You don't have a Magic Key.
So this is the photo pass spot right here. You'll stand against this wall, and then they put in Mr. Toad there next to you, standing on the ground.
Now, does it get sent to your Disney account, or does it go off to somewhere nowhere in particular?
Yeah, it showed up on my app.
Okay. Is this like the Godfather store? Why do these head horses just...
Oh, yeah.
Or horse heads, I should say, not head horses.
See, these are the kind of details that I like miss because I'm wrapped up in my own brain.
I don't know. I feel like a theme park mafia. You'd wake up next to one of those. Mike, your friend John's here. Hi, John Allen Hale.
Hey, John Hale. Have you watched the other 5 behind the attractions?
Yes.
Tony?
Yes.
In the castles one, did they tell that story about how the castle is like backwards?
Yes.
Okay.
They did. Kind of. The top half. But yes.
Heard it so many times I was looking forward to hearing it again.
So I like Behind the Attraction. I like the way it's done. But if you're, and I've said this countless times about this show already, if you are a hardcore Disney fan, nothing on that show is new to you. Maybe a little bit, okay?
There was a shot in the Star Tours one. There's a shot of a moving image, which I'd never seen before, of them lowering the ride vehicle into the building, which I don't know if that had been available before, but I haven't seen it. I
like it for the editing and I like it for the footage, but in terms of the information, most of that is, if you're any kind of Disney fan, you've heard most of those stories.
Right.
It's still good. It's still presented great, but I also think it's the most inaccurate title and episode names of any show on Disney Plus.
Just because they go off on tangents,
it's because they use what the episode is and then spiral into something else. Like, I think Star Tours is a good episode, but only a third of it, if that, is Star Tours. The rest becomes Galaxy's Edge.
Right.
And then the Disneyland Hotel one is probably the one that made me the most angry, because it starts with the Disneyland Hotel and then it jumps into the development of Walt Disney World hotels. And that's right when you're getting into the meat of the evolution of the Disneyland Hotel. And then they go, and then Disney got it eventually. And now here's some about Olani and the Galactic Star Cruiser.
Hey, Tony, I got some good news.
What is it?
We got the Dapper Dans.
Oh, okay. Are you fighting with other bloggers to film them again?
Let's find out. They're coming down the street.
Oh, I thought they were in that yellow car. I was like, they don't seem to be doing much.
Nope, they're in this next one. Should we follow them?
Sure.
Sing a little song, and it won't be very long. So long, so long.
So now they go all the way around the hub without singing, which is what happened last time. They just stay silent. And then when they get back to this point, they start singing again. Do you understand why that would be?
No, I have no idea.
That's exactly what happened the first time earlier
So
today.
are we going to linger here for a second?
Yeah, let's wait for them to come back around.
Okay.
And this time I'll go on the other side of the street because earlier I was on the east side when I shot the video of them. But yeah, they just circle all the way around the hub here. And I don't get why they wouldn't just keep singing.
I don't know why a Moby song just went into my head when you said East Side. That's what I'm... Here we go now, something East Side.
Gwen Stefani.
Yeah. I don't know. I've been watching a lot of things about the 90s. So, I mean, I usually am. Let's be real.
Did you watch that documentary about Woodstock '99?
No.
That's a. I mean, it's probably not Laughing Place friendly.
We can talk about that later. I'm interested, but we can talk about that later.
Yeah. Recommend for adults.
I'm trying to see if I see them coming around on the other side yet. Why? So I saw that the fire truck went right, and this bus is probably going to go right because that's what they're supposed to do. But the trolley is going to like come right at them.
Well, either it'll go left or we're going to have a nice video of a collision. What is going to happen here?
Hopefully YouTube doesn't give us an ad break right here.
I think the trolley's going to go past.
Probably.
Then the bus will continue on its way. So now they're singing, but they're not mic'd. Okay, now the mic picked them up.
Wow, Mr. He says the trouble said you better pay attention now, 'cause I'm a boogeyman, and if you are shaking, there's something very wrong. 'Cause this may be the last time that you hear the boogie song. Whoa, 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 whoa. If I'm feeling it's the end, I've nothing much to do. I might discuss this special batch, just say it's time to. And don't you know that one thing that would make it worse than nice? Some Santa Claus flying us to have a little fun. Whoa, I'm the early birdie man. The jungle rolling down, music in the air. For I'm again the boogeyman, although I don't care. It's long, not one with a heart of mine.
Oh, they changed the lyric there. That's interesting.
That last bit felt like filler just till they got to that Plaza. And Nikki says she loves it. That's the most subdued version of that song I've ever heard. What lyric did they change? You said you heard that.
They say, not mine, of course, but someone else. And
Okay.
in the movie, it's not mine, of course, but yours.
Yeah.
I forget the rest of that line, but it isn't someone else. I guess they don't want to be perceived as threatening the guests' lives, even if it's a line from the Nightmare Before Christmas. So that's the Dapper Dans show right now.
What I love about Halloween time at Disneyland is that's included with park admission.
Yeah.
And in Florida, that would be, you can only see the Dapper Dance / Cadaver Dance during Boo Bash or Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, whatever's going on that year.
Well, I remember they used to do during the Halloween party here, they would go out on the raft on the rivers of America and they'd fill it all with fog.
Mm-hmm.
That's so cool. So that would be worth the extra admission. after hours kind of thing. There's
Tinker
a
Shell.
big Mickey jack-o'-lantern.
Not mine, of course, but yours, oh boy. Now that'll be just fine.
There you go.
Yep.
See, I wasn't wrong about that. Tony, you thought I was wrong.
I didn't say you were wrong.
No,
I couldn't hear what they changed it to. That's why I clarified.
No, I'm just kidding.
For those frequent viewers out there of Disney Trivia Live, if there's something wrong, I'll call it out. It'd be blatantly obvious. I'm calling it out. Jason, the Cadaver Dans.
Okay, anything else that we would like to see in Disneyland Park?
Can we get a better look at the big pumpkin there, looking down Main Street?
I just did that, Tony. Did you step away
sorry.
from the screen?
I just saw it go by in the background with.
Well, we'll look from the other direction.
Okay. And then do a 360 scan so we could print it at home.
Okay. This guy's posing with his Mickey mummy popcorn.
I'm telling you, Mike, you got to get that one today. It's going to be gone tomorrow.
No, I don't. I don't have any more room for popcorn buckets in my apartment. A couple years ago, I guess this is probably like 4 or 5 years ago now. When was Pixar Fest? That's like 3 or 4
2019.
years ago.
I think
Yeah?
No, it might have been 2018.
Okay,
I think so. I think it was 3 years ago.
They had those Sully popcorn buckets and the Mike Wazowski sipper that they like connected.
I remember the sipper, yeah.
Yeah. I bought those and I put them on my shelf at home. I was like, yeah, these are pretty nice. But I was thinking, like, if these weren't popcorn buckets or sippers, if they were just plastic statues, the exact same size and shape, there's no way in a million years I would ever buy something like that.
Yeah.
I don't understand what is it about it being hollow and have the potential to put popcorn in it that makes it more desirable. I don't know.
I wish I had an answer to that because I wonder that myself as my Funko Pop collection grows. I love that character though, so let me spend an ungodly amount of money on a whole set.
Pluto's got his bat dog collar on. Yeah, but then like the year later, they came out with those Haunted Mansion hitchhiking ghost ones, and I successfully talked myself out of buying them, and I don't regret it really, because they would just be sitting on my shelf collecting dust. Not that I've really stopped collecting other stuff, but popcorn buckets, I think I'm done with.
I know. Did she pay for that?
Like a lot of the sculpted ones too. I don't see the appeal behind something like that. Doesn't hold popcorn. Like you're literally just buying a toy.
Right.
I'm sure you have it. I think we've talked about it before. The Millennium Falcon one.
I actually did not buy that one for the same reason.
Oh, okay.
But Millennium Falcon specifically, I have like so many of different toys, and I have a Millennium Falcon rug in my living room. I just don't need any more Millennium Falcons. So, yeah, I didn't get that one either.
But I see it as a popcorn bucket. I just said, how? That holds at best a handful of popcorn.
Right. It's so flat.
After you exit the turnstiles, let's turn around and look at all the character pumpkins.
I'm gonna take a look at I'll show you guys the floral.
Oh yeah, let's do it. As we get ready to transition over to Disney California Adventure, I'd like to remind everybody watching, we are live. If you have any comments, questions, anything you want to see while we tour around, requests, please feel free to let us know.
The entrance plaza is pretty empty here right now.
Give it 7 more minutes.
Right. That's right, yeah. People are going to start hopping. Somebody replied to one of our tweets from Magic Kingdom and said that the Mickey there looks like he's throwing up, which I thought was very funny.
I'd have to look at it again.
Like he has, this one has like a little tuft of like purple for his tongue. I think the one in Magic Kingdom is much larger.
I'm not gonna lie, I saw that picture and I wasn't really looking at the Mickey floral though. I was looking at the Most Magical Celebration 50th banners.
Yeah, right. Of course, we've got the character Jack-o'-lanterns. I guess, are they technically jack-o'-lanterns or just like sculpted pumpkins?
I think if it's a carved pumpkin, it's a jack-o'-lantern.
Okay, even if they're multiple pumpkins that make up a single
Let's
head.
look into the technicalities of this.
What else do we have to do with our time? Thank you.
A lantern made from a hollowed out pumpkin in which holes are cut to represent facial features, typically made at Halloween.
I guess these qualify. There's no light coming out of them, but
A jack-o'-lantern is a carved pumpkin, turnip, or other root vegetable lantern commonly associated with Halloween holidays. Like
these
more
have
than one.
everything that you said except for the lantern part applies to these.
At night, don't they light up though, or do they not?
Oh, I don't remember.
Guess who's staying late tonight? Sorry, Mike.
I can't. I have a flight. You know who does light up though?
Oogie Boogie.
Oogie Boogie.
Mike asks, are there any new sippers or popcorn buckets or glow cubes?
Yes.
Have we seen any glow cubes?
Oh, good question. No, I haven't noted any glow cubes.
But there are definitely new sippers and popcorn buckets.
Yes,
we actually saw a couple of them already, but we also have a full article on laughingplace.com. So if you head over there, we have, I would say, extensive coverage of the popcorn buckets and cups and stuff.
The one that people are most excited for is the Mickey dressed as a mummy.
Yeah.
And holding a jack-o'-lantern. And then there's also the one that we saw that's just the more, as you said, generic Halloween bucket with the faces of the characters, which that's the one that I would get probably because I actually use those popcorn buckets as like Lego storage. So those are actually like useful to me.
I would use them as popcorn buckets if I watch a movie or something at home.
What time do you have, Tony?
I have 1:57 your time.
Okay, we're going to go, since we have 3 minutes, we're going to go look at just a couple of the decorations over at Downtown Disney. Then we'll spin around and come back and go inside DCA.
Sounds good.
And what we're looking for in DCA, we're going to show off the Halloween decorations, of course, but
yes.
Then over in Avengers Campus, supposedly Shang-Chi is going to be there. I don't know if that started today or if we've seen people actually encountering him, but the Disney Parks blog said that he's going to be showing up.
Now, I've heard he was married like 10 times or something. Is that what's going on?
What?
Shang-Chi.
Oh, he's got 10 rings. I got
Yeah. Is that what's going on?
I gotcha. I was trying to think of something else with rings, like laundry.
Or he won some sort of collegiate basketball tournament 10 times?
right. Saturn.
Saturn's 7, isn't it?
Yeah, you know better than I do.
Amount of rings on Saturn. It has 7. Saturn looks like it has 7 large rings. Each large ring is named for a letter of the alphabet. Then that means there's 26. I don't understand that. I'm not going further in depth.
So this is just to give you a taste of the
Terrelyn, thank you. This is why I always get in trouble with time. Isn't it 12:59? Where you are, yes.
Yeah, I knew what you meant. I knew what you meant. I'm just giving a taste of the Halloween decorations in Downtown Disney this year. You got these multicolored pumpkins, and if we step over here next to the World of Disney store, there's some more stuff.
I like that Halloween time banner with Mater.
Oh, yeah. See, this is the speed that I can rotate.
If the wait's not long, we might have to do a trip on Mater's Junkyard Jamboree.
Yeah. That would be fun.
if nothing else for the soundtrack alone, that will ding us. But whatever. I know we've talked about these waterfalls before. That's stupidly one of my favorite things.
Oh yeah, they're very nice.
Because they make those waterfalls exist only to make white noise to drown out the noise of the tram when it runs, because that's where it parks behind it.
Gotcha.
And I'm like, that's just one of those crazy thoughts that I never would have had, and I love it. Same
One
thing
day,
with those waterfalls.
If we ever have a day in the park where there's absolutely nothing else going on, we should do like top 10 waterfalls at Disneyland Resort.
I want to make a time, and I was actually thinking about this earlier, where I go through and just do like videos of fountains running for 15, 20 minutes each, and then just do like a series.
Yeah. That would be, I bet people would put that on in the background where they're cleaning their houses or something. I don't know.
The Office.
There's more pumpkins.
Spending some time at the office. Yeah, these ones are pumpkins because they're not carved.
Right. Not jack-o'-lantern. Okay, we're going to head back in the direction of the parks. On the way, we can point out the window displays on World of Disney, our Halloween themed now. Happy Halloween. Trick or treat with a jack-o'-lantern with Mickey ears. This one's got some merch and apparel and my reflection. Nightmare Before
Ryan
Christmas.
says, the tram that no longer runs. Ugh.
Oh boy, you're telling me. I was feeling it the other day. I was here on Wednesday and spent a nice long day walking around. And by the end of the day, I was like, I don't want to walk all the way back to my car. But I did. That's good exercise.
Well, we want to see the Halloween stuff on Buena Vista Street.
Yep.
But Terralyn has a request. Go through the Grand into DCA.
Oh. That would be tough during the stream because we have to go out of the security checkpoint and then back.
Yeah, that's true too. Yeah.
So I had to take my backpack off, and they got to sift through that and stuff. But one day we'll stream from the Grand California. We haven't really done that.
Yes, and then I'll have a shopping list for you that day too.
Okay. The other thing is I've been told in the past when I go through the ticket booth that I'm not supposed to be videoing. So when I do that,
oh really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know, some kind of security measure. But when we get up here, I'm just gonna point the camera down at the ground while they scan me in.
I've never heard that. Oh, and speaking of, we lost him already. He already pointed down towards the ground. Real quick, as a reminder, we're hanging out with Mike at DCA, or about to be in DCA, and we've got him back. So I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I think my signal just dropped out.
Okay, because I was just like, oh, he already went through the ticket booth. He got there really quick.
Nope. Just passed through a dead zone.
I was going to play a video while we waited for you to get back, but I don't see it anymore. Oh, there it is.
What's the video?
It was going to be, so we knew who we were talking to today, as we saw in a fashion runway for Paw Patrol. Not Paw Patrol, Pooch Perfect.
Oh, yeah.
Different double P name.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
Pelican Point, Paw Patrol, Pooch Perfect. Do you like the Oogie Boogie marquee?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you?
I do. I don't like the back of it, though.
The current back or the old back?
The old back. I haven't seen the new back yet.
They actually, it used to just be the moon, right?
Or giant tortilla, but yes.
Now it's his face. It's like the outline
Oh,
of his face. so it's a
Yeah,
little
because
different.
before it was the moon, and if you're walking down Buena Vista Street at night, if you
here we
looked
go.
at it right, it might work. But if you didn't, it looked like a giant lit up tortilla.
All right, camera's going down for a bit.
Okay. I already got called the Simon Cowell of our website in terms of my thoughts on design.
Thank you. There we go. No muss, no fuss.
Look at this.
Look how crowded it is. I haven't seen it this full in a while.
But I love the purple banners.
Yes.
So when it was closed, we couldn't go. We were planning on going for Halloween last year, but instead I changed up our decorations at our house, so it basically looked like Buena Vista Street. And I bought some very expensive lighting, which has been seen on some streams before, just to get the right shade of purple.
Nice.
And then I had somebody recreate those banners for me, so we have 2 of those also.
I like your home decorating, Tony.
Thank you.
My style is more throw as much as possible onto every inch of wall space.
That's my desk area, but yes.
Okay. But yeah, I like that at-home Imagineering that you do. If that's what you call it.
Save the Tortugas. How did she scan your Magic Key if your phone is streaming? You said you had a paper ticket, right?
Yeah, because I had a media ticket for today. I was at the media event this morning. So I just have a park hopper for today. I'm not using my Magic Key.
So I have a question. I noticed this in a picture earlier that you took, I believe. Did they add eyes to that horse? Has that horse always had eyes?
Ooh, that's something we can definitely check from years past, because we've definitely got photos of that. But do I know off the top of my head? I don't.
Okay. Because I looked at it, I'm like, I don't remember there being eyes. Like, just at least that evident.
The eyes might light up at nighttime or something.
Maybe.
I know smoke comes out of his nose, the horse.
Copy that. Thanks.
I forget what she's referring to.
The Magic Key streaming.
Okay, yeah.
/ paper ticket.
Today was not a Magic Key day for me. Oh, it's Horace horse collar.
Where?
Coming right down Buena Vista. No, this is what's the Sunset Boulevard?
I think this is Hollywood Boulevard.
Hollywood Boulevard.
Yeah.
Okay, let's confuse the two here.
Horace horse collar. I love Horace horse collar. Don't get me wrong. Oh,
and Pluto.
But every time I see a rare character like Horace horse collar, I think of an incident back when I worked at Disney proper, where I saw. I think I told you about this recently too. Gideon from Pinocchio. And the kid was just like, I want to get a picture with the cat. And the dad said, if you can tell me his name, I'll let you get a picture. So I wonder if that's going to happen here. I want to get a picture with that cow horse thing.
We've also got Daisy Duck in her witch
Daisy.
costume.
What's this blue one? Is that?
This is I forget her name, but she's one of the
one of the residents. Okay.
Yeah.
Is she the one with the puppy?
If she is, she doesn't have it right now.
Okay.
My thing with the rare characters is when Oswald is out, I like to hang around and wait for a kid to call him Mickey.
Was it you that told me they thought it was one of the Animaniacs or something?
Oh, I thought you made that joke. But...
Maybe. Okay. In my head, I feel like it actually happened. So, to pull a George Costanza, if you believe it, it's not a lie. Like it happened.
I was like stealing Daisy's thunder from the child.
Daisy saw a camera. Daisy loves a camera.
The kid was taking a picture in front of Daisy, and then Daisy saw my streaming iPhone and waved at me instead. All right, we got to swing
Is the
through.
has this map been updated?
Good question. No, it looks like Avengers Campus is still a big green area.
Sorry. Because I think it's so funny that's always, it's such an important thing to have at the park, but it very rarely is updated.
You just take great pleasure in that.
Frequently, yes. Well, because I think it was when it first opened, it still had like a Bugs Land, and it called it Paradise Pier, and it's like, when did they touch that thing?
So we got to swing through Avengers Campus and see if we come across Shang-Chi. I'm trying to say it right. There's a very funny scene in the movie where Aquafina is trying to pronounce his name correctly, and I was like, we're all Aquafina right now, trying to say Shang-Chi right.
Aquafina, no stranger to complex names in films, like Raya and the Last Dragon.
Also, my
Not
wife
Raya.
pointed out after the movie last night that there are now, within the last year, 2 movies. This is actually kind of a spoiler for Shang-Chi. Maybe I shouldn't say it.
Maybe don't say it then.
But it has something to do with Aquafina being in both of those films. And
Okay.
another thing that unites both of those films
Got
that
it.
is very specific to both of those films.
Okay. Ryan says it seems like a small crowd for a holiday weekend. I forgot it was a holiday weekend.
It's actually pretty busy today. You wouldn't know right now. But in Disneyland, it was pretty crowded. I guess DC is a little lighter. I guess because of Halloween, Haunted Mansion Holiday over there. People want to check that out.
But there's Halloween stuff going on here.
Yes. Not till 3 though, right? The Monsters After Dark. What else is there? Oh, we're gonna head over to the Plaza de la Familia.
Yeah,
For
and Mater's
the demo.
Junkyard Jamboree.
Right.
Or
Cars Land is
Luigi's, whatever Luigi's is.
all- Luigi's Honkin'
Honkin' Halloween with Haul. Yes, that's right. See, from here, that doesn't look horrible. But if you go back to, every time I'm gonna say it, if you go back to Condor Flats / Grizzly Peak Airfield and look with the Carthay in front of it, no. Anyway. Gomer Pyle asks, how do you expect crowds to be at the end of this month? Seems like wait times have been really low lately.
It's getting more crowded.
I would say it's going to increase the closer to the end of the month you get.
The closer to Halloween, you guys going to be busier. And now everybody's got the Magic Key. It's really getting back to what it was before, I think.
Does Web Slingers still require a virtual queue?
Yes. They are up to number 99 today. No, it's a Dora Milaje.
As a refresher, I just asked about virtual queue. Our viewers are not waiting at a DMV.
So, Shang-Chi watch 0 for 1 so far. Oh, now there's 2. There's 3 of them. So last time I saw the show, there was just 1 performer. I guess we had a few people respond to that and say that they, depending on the crowd levels, I guess, they'll have 3 or 1, either 3 or 1 performer on the show.
So however many there are, that's indicative of how crowded the park is?
Yeah. Well, usually it'll be on weekends, I guess.
I love the similar camera angle you just took for them versus as at the Dapper Dans,
Dapper Dans.
but completely different content.
They should have been singing "This Is Halloween" or the Oogie Boogie song. There's Captain Marvel.
Now, was it you that mentioned the other day something about being able to see the back of the Quinjet lit up and everything?
Well, I got to go backstage here on Wednesday as part of a different media event. And yeah, I saw the backside of the Quinjet, and it's like completed around the back, and the engines light up and flicker blue. I was like, this is kind of wasted on the cast member.
Now you can't see it outside of the park, can you?
That was somebody pointed that out to me, that you could probably see it from the hotels on Harbor Boulevard.
Okay.
So that might be, I guess, why. And
I
don't know.
I remember making comments about, because that building that you're by right now is supposed to be the entrance of something else coming in the future.
Yes.
So.
Well, this is right here where I am right now. This is where the trolley is going to come and go from. But if we walk a little further, yes, it's the same building. That door past the Avengers logo over there.
You brought up the trolley, and I thought of the Hunchback of Notre Dame from 1996.
Okay.
Someday, when we are wiser, we'll have a trolley in DCA. Anyway.
All right. So I'm just kind of taking a breath here, but what do you want to do next?
I'm gung ho on Cars Land for Halloween stuff.
Oh yeah, we should swing through Cars Land and then head over to Plaza de la Familia.
Sounds good.
And then after we're done with the stream, I'll come back here and see if Shang-Chi is around. I sure don't see him now.
Start doing jewelry commercial taglines and see if he comes out looking for another ring. I almost said, go, Shang-Chi, you're going to like the way you look, but that's Men's Warehouse, so don't do that one.
Captain Marvel climbed up that ladder, now she's up by the Quinjet.
What's this arrow pointing to? Oh, it's the Avengers logo.
Yeah.
Just because it goes straight to the door. That's a really nice aesthetic that I didn't notice before, but I just only saw the arrow pointing. Did you ever get to see the show at night?
Yes, I put up a video of it on our YouTube.
I'm trying to be subtle for plugging. Come on.
Oh, sorry. Well, what else would I have said there?
Yes, in fact, I got a video. Not like, come on, Tony, look at the list. I know you did. I know you did. I'm just trying to be subtle about it.
It's funny you mentioned that, Tony.
Yeah.
As you well know, there's a video of the Doctor Strange show at nighttime. Did I break Tony? What happened?
What did you think?
I don't know.
Did you like it at night?
Oh, yeah, it's pretty neat. The lights are neat. The way that the audio matches with the lighting package or whatever is pretty cool.
Only 5 more miles. Mike, you got to walk.
Stark Motors.
I still like the way they blended that in.
Yeah, it's cool. These are cool signs.
Sir told me. Oh, that's right, because in Cars 2, he got knighted. Try not to remember Cars 2.
Okay, we got the Honkin' Halloween on our left.
Is that the line for the Honkin' Halloween?
Yeah, the line is along the backside wall there. And
yeah.
It curves around over here and goes into the building. I don't know if John Hale's still watching, but this is his haunt over here. No pun intended for Halloween time, but.
And if he's still watching, I want to know what his number is. I didn't ask earlier. I should have.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
The number, of course, I'm referring to is how many times he's ridden Rare Springs Racers. Mike, do you know about that?
I know about it. I don't know what number he's up to right now. I'm sure it's higher than it says in the documentary.
But it's documented somewhere what he's doing, right?
Yeah, if you type LAPS, L-A-P-S, documentary on YouTube, it should be the first result. And it says Radiator Springs Racers 10,000 rides. It's a 17-minute documentary that I made about my friend John Hale, who holds the world record for most times ever on this attraction, and I believe probably any Disney attraction, if I had to guess. I don't know.
Is it open? Yeah, it's open. Okay.
Yeah, it's running.
I just saw the line of cast members out there.
They're just welcoming people. Oh, and then we got to check in on the scariest element in any Disney parks Halloween display that I've ever seen.
Go on.
I am not exaggerating. I am not being facetious. Especially
The removal of the free bread at Boudin.
No, that's not scary to me because I can't eat bread.
Oh, that's right.
Um,
Sorry. What's the scariest element?
This car, this zombie car
Okay.
wrapped around the tree, especially come at nighttime. The noises that this thing makes, and the headlights light up, and the smoke comes out of the radiator cap here.
Okay.
It's just terrifying. Do you not find this terrifying even in the daylight?
Not really.
No?
No. I like the idea that the car wrecked itself, which is, sorry, everybody, death for a car, and it's still alive.
I just
like
find
a zombie.
I love it. Don't get me wrong. I think it's fantastic, but
Is
I do think it's
the
very
curio
scary.
shop open next door?
This location is unavailable at this time.
Grumble. All right. That's one of my favorite Easter eggs is in this building.
What's that?
They have on the mantle. There's a line of snow globes, and one of them is the one from the Pixar short Knick Knack with the snowman in it.
Right. And then we got a Mr. Toad ride vehicle turned into a spider.
I never knew that was a Toad vehicle.
Yep.
I don't know how either. Now I'm upset. Why did I always think it was like a bug? Oh, is this Marvel cross promotion because it's a Black Widow?
Oh yeah, it is kind of a Black Widow, huh? Yeah, it's got the hourglass type shape on the top here.
Ryan says he was at Avengers Campus in July. He felt the Spider-Man ride was a big disappointment, waited over an hour.
I enjoy it for what it is. I know it's not the e-ticket that everybody would like to have, but I think it's fun. I've only done it a few times.
So
It really-
few times more than me.
Yeah. It really tires you out, though. Like, if you thought that Toy Story Midway Mania was a lot of exercise, you haven't done Spider-Man Web Slingers.
And then apparently, like, there are people who have, like, skills with it because they keep going again and again.
Really?
So you could, like, grab and pull, and they are finding hidden things.
You can grab and pull?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Like, you could fling the web out and, like, close your fist and then use it to, like,
That's
launch stuff.
crazy. I
Yeah.
never even heard of that. Whoa.
That is my understanding. Again, I've never done it, so I don't know.
Is that documented anywhere where, like, people have done explainers on how to do that?
I'll
I've seen,
look.
like, the
I remember I heard
Chewbacca
an
mode
Imagineer
on
talking about
Mountain
it, and then
Top.
I saw somebody, like, in a video, like, you could see them
Oh.
closing their fist and launching something.
Wow, that makes it even cooler then. Yeah, that's pretty exciting. So you wanted to do Maters. You want
Yeah,
to try
what's
it?
the weight?
It says 5, which is pretty good.
Let's go. Let's do it.
Do you know the hidden Mickey in here?
No, actually.
In the queue?
No.
I'm gonna point it out in a minute here. You see it?
No.
It's right there.
Oh, okay.
It's like 3 hubcaps.
Nice.
Can you make it out?
Yeah, I can see it. Is it the Halloween music?
It actually doesn't sound like. right?
Oh yeah, yeah, it is because she said trucks or treats.
Okay.
Mater's music is what makes it better, in my opinion, than any of the other rides of its type. Like we have Alien Swirling Saucers here in Florida. I know there's a Woody's Roundup in, I think it's Shanghai, a Baymax one in Tokyo. But Mater's is the one with all the charm, as far as I'm concerned, just because of the music.
I got to humble brag here a little bit and say that I got a tour of Cars Land Halloween the first year that it happened by an Imagineer. I want to say that was like 2017 or 2018.
Okay.
But he was talking about recording the songs with Larry the Cable Guy and what a nice guy he was, which kind of changed my opinion, or I guess reformed my opinion on Larry the Cable Guy.
I keep hearing that, and it's surprising to me too, in a good way.
Like even this, he was talking about this part here where he gives the spiel in Spanish, and he was like, "No, I want to do it." Like he wanted to do it all himself. To keep it authentic to Mater, you know. I think Mater's Spanish needs some work, but
yeah, the accents definitely.
So I don't know if we'll get on this next one, but certainly the one after that.
I wonder what it'd be like, just because I saw the Spider-Man Circuit City in the background.
Yeah.
What it would look like to see Spider-Man like fly from this angle.
Right. Just one. Thank you.
Hold on, I'm checking my app to see if he's gonna fly soon.
It'd be cool if we saw him going while we're on the ride.
Yeah, it's definitely the Halloween music.
Yeah.
Disneyland app, Spider-Man. The Disneyland app doesn't like me, and I think it's because I'm in Florida.
I have trouble with it too.
And you're there.
How do you feel about the Collector's Fortress from this game?
I'll give it a few more years because those trees look like they might cover it up. So, to me, right now, it looks like there's at least a semi-attempt. They're just waiting on time. Still not a fan of it, though. Even when it was Tower, I remember going through and seeing the cones, and you could see Tower of Terror behind it. And I go, plant some trees, guys. Come on.
Crazy fun. Now, before you head out, grab all your stuff and remember what I said. Watch out for Witchy Miss Lizzie.
Watch out for what?
Witchy Miss Lizzie.
Come on in.
Okay.
Grab the silver trailer. We finna put your boo in the
All right, which
Jamboree.
one should we take? I guess we'll just take whatever's
An
left over.
open one. I don't really think
Yeah.
it matters.
Happy Halloween, everybody. It's me, Mike. For your
Go for the one behind that guy. Yeah, there you go.
I'll just take the furthest one so
Okay.
other people don't have to walk as far.
Aw.
Hang on, I gotta take my backpack off here and buckle up.
Hi, MBN. Do you remember what Imagineer it was that told you all that information?
I don't recall.
It's
Great.
just from the description, it sounds like Kevin Rafferty
It very well may have been
because he says the same stuff in his book.
about Larry the Cable Guy.
Yeah, well, because he talks about Cars Land and stuff in it, and
Yeah.
I remember because I had my turn to humble brag. I met him and had him sign my book, and we started talking a little about Cars Land and Car Land,
Right.
and Car Land clearly a sore topic with him. So he was trying to skirt it, and I think to skirt it, he started talking about Larry the Cable Guy and Maters.
What's the name of the book?
Magic Journey, My Fantastical Walt Disney Imagineering Career. At least that's what it says on the spine.
I'm gonna buy that book, or maybe ask for it for the Christmas or the holiday. Here we go.
Yes.
Here we go, tractor, straight cat mode. Here the zombies magic ground. Creeping to the limit, creeping to the limit.
Spider-Man.
Did he fly?
No,
Oh, okay.
I was hoping.
Of course. The music's getting dumbed down, but that's fine. What I wouldn't give right now to see another off-ride camera of you sliding around.
Whoa. Ah! Really whips you around. Rust and teeth.
Yep. Like that scary thing you don't like out front.
I did. Oh man, I'm all tangled up. There we go.
Oh, we went vertical.
Ah. Hang on, I'll fix it in a second.
You're fine. Big fan of the Haunted Mansion reference in that lyric.
What's the reference?
Because he says, he does the quote from Grim Grinning Ghosts, but then he goes, creepy, creep, something, something, something.
Okay, we gotta get over to Plaza de la Familia before we wrap up.
Yes. We could just go straight down the performance corridor.
Yep,
Is that what they still call it? That right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Don't call it the parade route.
It's the performance corridor. Eureka, Eureka.
Mater Gate.
Now, is that like the weird conspiracy thing where Mater found paperwork and and cards too?
Let's see.
I feel like that would also be like if there was ever a weird Cars controversy, the hashtag Matergate.
When Larry the Cable Guy inevitably gets canceled, it'll be Mater Gate.
Hashtag Matergate. You heard it here first. What's on Fillmore's marquee?
There's a couple ghost trucks.
Okay.
Can you make that out?
Yeah. I feel like there's a pun in there somewhere. I just can't think of what it is. There's my favorite Disney mountain hiding behind the trees.
Oh yeah. Up over there.
Yep.
Grizzly Peak.
And right by you is the Magic Key Terrace now, right?
Yes. We can swing by there and I'll show that off. Tarzan.
wants to point out, I don't know if this is a suspicion or if Brandon might know something, Fantasmic and World of Color coming back very soon.
Oh, I surely don't know about that. But what do you,
Me
what do you
neither,
think these,
but
what do you think these 3D glasses are from right here on the garbage can?
I would guess Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Or sorry, Web Slingers, a Spider-Man adventure.
Yeah, somebody's got to come around and grab those. Those are expensive.
They are. I'm not going to say how I know this, but I could tell you right now they're somewhere, at least in 2014 terms, they were $9 and something cents a piece.
Oh, that's actually less than I would have guessed.
Oh, okay.
So here's the Magic Key Terrace. You gotta sign up for the virtual queue. Again, your favorite.
Yes. Is it? I thought it was reservations now. I thought today kicked off reservations.
Oh, you might be right. You might be right. Well, when I did it, it was a virtual wait.
Oh, here's somebody who I thought would have shown up an hour and a half ago. Doobie, the return of Fantasmic would be awesome, and you could watch it from the fine-feathered Fantasmic viewing of Pelican's Landing
Pelican Point.
and Pelican Point.
My mom is texting me while I'm doing this, telling me I have a flight to catch.
Well, it's funny because I also have to go to Disney on Ice, so watch for coverage of that on laughingplace.com and our Laughing Place social media accounts, which are scrolling at the bottom of the screen.
Yes, Mom, I know. I'm going to visit my mom this week.
Oh, okay.
I've timed it out. We know when I need to leave by, so it hasn't happened yet.
We're getting close, but I'll panic and I'll tell you. But wait a minute, I see. Is that mist I see, or is it just pixelation?
It's a little foggy, maybe.
I just thought the fountains might have been on. That's all.
Oh, that would be something.
Melvin asks, is Haunted Mansion only overlaid? It is already. Today was the first day of Haunted Mansion Holiday.
Yes.
But it's not the only attraction to have an overlay. Right now, we literally just got off of Mater's Junkyard Jamboree, which has a Halloween overlay. We walked by Luigi's Honkin' Halloween. And then at 3:00, we were told, kicks off Monsters
Guardians of
After
the
Dark,
Galaxy.
or as I call it, Monsters Early Bird Special. Because it's still daytime.
Right.
All the regulars are just starting to get here. Mr. Bob Newell, Team Disney on Ice. Tonight, do you know if there's fireworks tonight? Brandon says Halloween Screams is opening night fireworks.
There must be,
And
because Toontown is closing early, as we
That's
saw.
true. That is true. Yeah. And then Melvin also reminds us there is no Ghost Galaxy this year.
No, Ghost Galaxy. I like Ghost Galaxy. I missed that.
I thought I saw Mist, but I don't even see the tables. Because normally you could see the little bubbles and stuff from them.
Right. Also, there's a lot of seagulls, real seagulls, just relaxing in Paradise Bay, which I feel like if they had been running the fountains, they wouldn't be so
Yeah,
calm.
that's true. I could kind of see it there, so it's still there. Thank God. Sorry. I'm already on alert because the projection little pyramids are gone.
Yeah, they took those things down, right? I'm sure they're not going to get rid of World of Color altogether.
No, I agree. But devotees to our channel know that it's one of my favorite things, especially of the latter day, to have ever come from Walt Disney Imagineering, and it's worrisome. Melvin, we hope you have a good time. Melvin says he's going to California tomorrow and he's going to Disneyland on Monday.
Nice. Monday should be a little less crowded.
It's hot, but is it windy or has somebody sneezed? I don't see the Golden Zephyr running.
Golden Zephyr is running. I see people loading.
Okay, great. Mr. Bob Newell says he believes that he is more than a regular.
How do you be more than a regular?
An obtuse?
Is that an angle joke? Is that like a math?
Yeah, that was an angle joke because it's not a right angle, not an acute angle, but it's more than a regular one. So I just thought of more than.
Oh, it's time for the Coco show. In front of Plaza de la Familia, aka Paradise Gardens.
Tinker Shell. Why is it called the Golden Zephyr? It's silver.
It's the Golden State.
Disney's California Adventure opened in 2001 to celebrate all things California. Golden Zephyr, surprisingly, is one of the last opening day attractions.
That's not surprising.
Because it's so good, I agree.
Just because there were so few good. Not that I was really here a lot. Early days. Can't hold my arm up for that long.
Bravo, Anito! I'm so proud of you.
Did holding the camera up make your arm go crazy, Mike?
Did it make it go crazy?
Yeah.
Just made it tired.
Oh, so not quite un poco loco arm, but a tired one. Doobie said that Coco show is awesome, and Tinker Shell, this is a great show.
It is a great show. I like puppets. Anything with a puppet in it.
Anything with a puppet in it?
Yeah,
Okay.
pretty much.
Did you like
I
the
don't know.
Frozen musical at the Hyperion?
Yeah. Yeah, I like those puppets.
Wait, hold on. I think we might actually have something.
I met those puppets. I met Sven.
I think it might be in here somewhere.
Eventually, they're going to
There
come
it is.
back to here.
This is Mike when he met Sven.
Yep.
How long ago was that?
Whenever it opened, it was like 4 years ago.
I remember it being, I think it was 2017.
There's also a photo of me out there in one of the costumes from the show. I don't know if you have that, but
I don't think
That's you.
I've not seen that one.
probably even more embarrassing. Here we go.
Hi,
The parade's
Teresa.
gonna come right by us.
We'll wait for this
You can
parade
go
and then I'll
ahead.
answer. And these are the Grammy-winning mariachi divas, right?
Yes, indeed. They're gonna come right on stage, and I guess do more of a show there. And then the rest of the people are gonna go to my left.
The wizard just came out of that area. Maybe an apprentice. Hi, Miguel.
Oh, Miguel blows kisses. These things are cool. Yeah, that was great. I'm trying to think of a show with puppets that I don't like. Man.
Now, before we get started, we need your help. We need to hear your loudest gritos mexicanos. Everybody, on the count of three. 1, 2, 3.
All right. The Plaza de Familia is getting a little choppy.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, just a little bit. Oh, now we're fine. So maybe up there was just bad. This is good. This is fantastic. Oh, now we're getting choppy again. Oh, no, it's back.
Let me know and I'll move.
Okay.
Open a soda.
I did. I'm enjoying the music. I'm just gonna sit back and enjoy with you, Mike, even though I'm 3,000 miles away. Had the same thought.
What was it? I missed it.
I feel like I'm at Epcot.
Do we wrap it up here?
I'd say no.
Okay, where else can we go?
Are we? Do you want to sit for a second?
I'm up for doing whatever.
Let's sit for a second.
Okay.
Agreed.
Are you tearing up, Tony?
Not really. I'm actually just kind of dancing. It's too upbeat. Gotta get those photos. Sorry, Mr. Bob Newell, one of them looks like my ex-wife.
You never know.
Yeah. All right, Mike, should we pick up?
Yeah. that the whole show? I guess
The
that's it.
Grammy-winning Mariachi Divas, everybody.
You get 2 songs, but they did just do the other puppet show, so that's not really a puppet show. It does have puppets in it.
Yumis points out the Mariachi Divas occasionally play Star Wars music, and it's really fun.
Oh, I haven't seen that. At least I don't recall seeing that.
Earlier, Mr. Bob Newell, I think it was, asked a question. Yeah, there it is. Do you have an operating steam train at Disneyland? And the first part of our stream, we were there, and we definitely saw it going around a few times. So
Yes. The answer to that is yes.
Those divas made his day, even though one of them looked like his ex-wife.
How long has the train been inoperable in Walt Disney World?
Counting 2020 and the closure?
I guess so.
I want to say it closed in 2018. So pushing a while now.
And it's just for Tron.
It's
just
because
for
of Tron. Yeah.
Well, I mean, we had the same thing here when they built Galaxy's Edge. It was
That was only a year and a half, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Mr. Bob Newell gives me a precise 1,003 days and counting.
Wow. He is really on top of it.
Mike, how are you doing psychologically? You okay?
I'm okay. I think we should think about wrapping it up.
Okay. I'm just curious because I know there's kind of an emotional whirlwind in this area. So.
I see. Were you asking if I would go on it, or?
Oh, no. I just wanted to make a bad joke.
I get you, yeah. I'm fine.
We can wrap it up whenever you're ready. If not, I'm going to wrap it up on a shameless plug coming up over here.
Plug away.
So I'll plug away when we get up to the board games. Or not the board games, the midway games.
Oh, is this about the Doug
yes.
Easter egg?
Yeah. I'm sorry. I saw it. I called it out. And in an interview with them, now available on Last Place YouTube, they confirmed my eyes saw exactly what I thought I saw.
Did they say that you were the first person to figure it out?
They didn't say that part.
Okay.
I might have said that part.
Did they make you an honorary Pixar? Just an honorary Pixar?
No, because I would have died happy. And I would have just ended it there. Yummy candy corn.
When this one opened, you used to throw candy corns, and now I think it's just like little sacks, little potato sacks.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
So if anybody's watched Doug Days on Disney Plus, there's a very, very cute episode with the puppies. Yes. And you can see this plush toy as one of the toys for dogs in that episode. And
you're a star. Get
it? When I was fortunate enough to interview Bob Peterson and Kim Collins about the Doug Days, Bob Peterson being the voice of Doug and the director of the series, they both confirmed that star is an Easter egg in there. So
I think that the cast member working that game, when he saw that I was streaming, he like ran away. I don't blame him at all, because nobody hates vloggers more than me. Don't quote me on that.
I might make that a shirt. I have a lot of Mike quotes for a shirt. It might just be like a really cool graphic montage of all of them, but dead center will be nobody hates vloggers more than me. Mike Celestino.
Take off your ear.
For the record, I might be up there with you on the vlogger thing, but
I think it's the thing that I hate the most that I kind of am.
okay.
Although there's probably a lot of things that fit that description. Nerds.
Doobie says there's an updated Mike intro video in the works.
Just having too much fun to stop.
Let's watch the Incredicoaster go off, and then
I think
we'll
we should get to an even 2 hours. We're at 1:54. How do we not just go for another 5 minutes?
All right, let's do it. Okay. Still not the longest one we've done. That's the most surprising thing.
I hear it
looks
running,
so
so
weird.
it's going to come.
I saw it go a few times, so.
Were you going to say something? I cut you off.
I said it was weird to see the World of Color viewing area from this angle because I'm so used to being in the World of Color viewing area.
Right. Hey, there goes the Golden Zephyr. Can you tell that it's spinning around?
Yep. And it's silver. What do you think? Because Golden Zephyr, I know, always goes down for like wind and stuff. Do you think there's any more susceptible ride anywhere? It's not counting lightning.
Oh,
To something like that.
Isn't Mine Train like that in Magic Kingdom? Like anytime it rains, or is that just like in the early days?
That's just lightning stuff. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I feel like Indiana Jones here is down every other hour, but I don't know what's causing it. It's obviously not exposed to the elements, so it's not weather.
Well, by that logic, then I'm going to say Rise. So.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how smooth that's been running lately. It seems like better than it used to be.
I'll agree to that, but yeah.
I do feel like half of the time, at least, when we were heading over to go on Indiana Jones, whether we had a fast pass in the old days or whatever, half of the time when we got there, the cast members were blocking the entrance.
That's a good question. You said fast pass the old days. I haven't even been looking for this. I don't know if you have. Have any of the signs been switched out to say Lightning Lane yet? Because here they have.
I should be looking for that. No, it still says fast pass here.
Okay.
On the credit coaster.
I feel like for the last 2 hours we've been walking around.
I know.
Didn't cross my mind until right now.
I thought of it earlier too when I saw. Was Jeremiah tweeting about the ones in Florida or?
Probably.
Somebody was.
Because I know yesterday or the day before they started popping up. The worst part about Remember Me is now it's stuck in my head.
I know. Yeah, same here. Some tweet back when the movie first came out. Somebody had a very clever tweet that was like, when you're logging into a website or whatever, you can click that box that says "Remember Me," and the tweet was like the screen capture of that, and saying something like every time they see that they break down in tears. It was much more clever than that, but.
I'm gonna need you to look right. There you go.
Oh, that's the puzzle that you were talking about.
Yes, but because it's this, that's why I love it so much.
Right.
Mr. Bob Newell, what's the best nighttime ride?
Oh, Incredicoaster at night is great. But I don't know if they're still lighting it up with that crazy blue color that it was when it first opened.
Okay.
I do love that at night. Actually, Grizzly River Run, I really like.
I like Grizzly River at night.
Big Thunder.
I was gonna say I think it's cliche, but Big Thunder at night also.
Yeah. Really, anything outside. Well, obviously, if it's inside, it doesn't matter if you ride it at day or at night.
Your table's ready.
Sorry.
Somebody's table's ready.
Yeah. We're gonna check in. Let's check in on Shang-Chi one more time.
Okay.
On camera, and then we'll say goodbye from the.
Yep, we can wrap it up that way.
That's just since I'm heading back that way anyway.
Can you cut through Pacific Wharf and go to Cars Land that way? Or through Cars Land to Adventures Campus that way?
Yes.
Hooray!
Yeah, that's a great view coming back around through Pacific Wharf, through the backside of Cars Land, through Ornament Valley.
Ornament Valley, yeah. I mean, you got the inspiration right, but...
Right.
See, Remember Me so deep into my head right now, I just said Pacific Wharf in my head. Just to the two. Doobie says the Mike C. Tony duo is the best. The best. Write it down and remember it, because I agree. I don't know if you do. Sorry, Mike.
Hey, I've heard it from several sources that This is the team up, you know. The A team. Sorry, everyone else is streaming.
Sorry, guys. Yeah. Is this still like a microbrew one? Yeah, it is. Carl Strauss handcrafted beer.
And you get some Mickey pretzels there too.
It's been a couple years. Is Rosie O'Donnell still in the bread tour?
Well, I'm always hesitant to go in there because I'll like
Fair.
start having fits.
Just by breathing it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's not as bad as if I ate it, but like even in the supermarket, if I go down the bread aisle, I can start having like anaphylactic shock or something. I don't know.
Not to discredit everything you're saying, but this is a great view. I'm sorry.
That's fine. I'm tired of hearing myself talk about celiac.
Well, no. It's fine. I just love. I took someone very special for their first time to Disneyland in May of 2019, and their first attraction ever at the Disneyland Resort, after wanting to go for years and years, was the Boudin Bakery bread tour.
Gotta do the e-tickets first, you know.
Mr. Bob Newell says, we are in the MNF League of Broadcasters. I don't know what... Monday Night Football? Is that what you mean by the MNF?
That sounds right to me. But,
I'll tell you what, though. I would enjoy watching me and you try to describe what's happening play-by-play in Monday Night Football.
That would be pretty funny. I'm sure somebody's done that on YouTube or something. Like people who just know nothing about sports talking about what they're trying to describe what they're seeing here. Yeah.
A couple of my best friends and my girlfriend, I was not big on Game of Thrones, but I started watching it with them last season, and they wanted me to start a podcast called Tony Explains Game of Thrones, having never seen Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Because I'm like my grandmother. I don't know who these people are. So I kept calling, well, Sarah Connor got Starbucks in one episode. I don't know what's going on.
Which Sarah Connor? There are two people on Game of Thrones.
That's right. Yeah, you're right.
Connor.
The younger Sarah Connor, not the TV series Sarah Connor. I forget that she. I always forget that she was Sarah Connor.
They should have had Linda Hamilton on the show just to complete the trifecta.
On the right is Luigi's Honkin' Halloween. Can we hear any good Halloween tunes coming?
Yeah, it sounds very ethereal.
What I love, I discovered this last year. All of these ride soundtracks are on Spotify.
Oh, that's great. In addition to DJ Rex's playlist.
Yes.
From Oga's Cantina.
I have the Bluetooth speaker DJ Rex, and I've had him play that playlist before.
That's awesome.
And I said, hey, no reservation, no virtual queue. What a time.
I think this song has a theremin in it.
A what?
Theremin.
What is that?
It's like an electronic instrument that you play with your hands. It's like
Okay.
two antennas. And you just kind of wave your hands
Okay.
around.
I like that where it's not quite A113, but close enough.
113.
Yep. Of course, Ali. Mr. Bob Newell asks, do you need a license to drive those? No, they're Luigi's cousins. You're just there for the family celebration.
Oh, I see Captain America version 2.
Question, there's a crane here, much like there's a crane on the Spider-Man Circuit City. Are they launching superheroes from this point also? Like right behind you and up. Like,
Yeah, no, I see the crane.
Okay.
Sorry, my brain is still asleep. I haven't seen that happen, but I was told that this crane was left over from Heinleich's choo-choo train. Is that accurate?
The placement on that makes sense. Probably like maybe a maintenance area.
That was what. Yeah, this was the crane they used to get those ride vehicles on and off the track.
I'd believe it.
So
That's interesting.
I don't see Shang-Chi. I see Captain Marvel and Captain America. Sam Wilson version.
Okay.
So not
I
yet.
call him Captain Amakika.
There you go.
Not my best word. I'll come up with that. Doobie says Heimlich's choo-choo crane. That's kind of funny.
Yes. Oh wait, there's a long line of people over here. That might mean there's a fun, unique character.
Oswald?
Oh, it's just Iron Man. I've seen him
Oh.
many times.
I
It's
like
Oswald
that. It's
or
a fun, unique character. Nah, it's just Iron Man.
All right, are we ready to wrap it up?
Let's wrap it up with Iron Man.
Okay.
Actually, vamp for a second with Iron Man. Hold on. 2 hours, you think I'd have something ready, but I do not. Actually, I don't think anything's coming up, to be honest.
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to get our, like, if we have anything coming up later tonight, but I don't think we do. So, yeah, we don't. But coming up tomorrow, you can enjoy Disney Trivia Live with Doobie and Gideon, with topics to be determined by staying tuned to Laughing Place YouTube and all our social media challenges. We have a lot of stuff going on in the coming weeks, all kinds of different Halloween events. I know you've got Horror Nights in Hollywood, right, Mike?
Not me, but the other Mike will be there. I'm on vacation.
I thought you were going to one later on. Or Knott's? Is it not Scary Farm?
I'll be at Not Scary Farm 2 weeks from yesterday.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Okay, so that's probably what I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
Either way, all kinds of stuff coming. Stay tuned. Laughing Place on Twitter, Laughing Place on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Like, subscribe, ring that bell, get all that information. And, yeah, all kinds of Halloween stuff coming up in the next few days and coming weeks. So stay tuned. From Disney California Avengers Campus, Tony Stark hanging out with some people. Mike Celestino hanging out with Tony Stark.
Finney.
Yes. Okay. So long, everybody.
Bye.